Big B on the track. Oh boy.
Captain Saber Bro is here to save the day.
Playerism is the antidote to feminism.
Her to pay for this shit.
No, but I can tell you, women ain't gonna try you if they feel like they can't try you. If they tried you, they felt like it was something else got going on. Worry about you. Worry about you, how you treat me. But make sure you hit that like button.
Hey, yo, what's going on? What's going on? I'm your gracious game visor, yours truly, King Dre, and we are here with Too Much Game Live. We are here with Too Much Game Live. What's going on? Let's get it. Q&A style. Shout out to everybody who joined the Ladies Man Bundle, and shout out to the Players Club. Y'all know how we do. We're a little bit here. We here a little bit later than usual. We are here a little bit later than usual because we had to do a live workshop. We had to do a live workshop in the Players Club. So we here a little later, but we here. Hey, might not come when you call, but this game is always on time. You understand? What's up, Blood on Instagram? Shout out to everybody on YouTube and Instagram. How's it going? What's going on? Make sure y'all put y'all questions in the chat, guys. Listen, this episode of the Too Much Game Live with King Dre is brought to you by the Players Club. The Players Club is my private, exclusive men's community. It's the #1 coaching men's community on the planet, the #1 men's community on the planet. And if you want to transform into the man that I know that's deep down inside of you, if you tired of struggling with women, finances, the whole nine, we got you. Come join. We meet weekly. We meet every week. We meeting tomorrow night, actually. So make sure you guys come join. You can join the Players Club at theplayersclub.vip. Theplayersclub.vip. If you're watching on Instagram, you can type player in the chat. You could type player in the chat and you could join that. If you're watching on TikTok, click the link in the bio. If you're watching on YouTube, click the link in the chat or click the link in the description. But let's get it going. Let's get this thing going, guys. You're getting good at this, bro. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you, my brother. I want to see all y'all in the Players Club. We meet tomorrow. We got a coaching call tomorrow night. So I want to see all of you guys there. I want to see all your guys' face in the place. You understand? But let's get these questions out of the way. I'm going to be here for a good time, not a long time. You understand? I'm going to be here for a good time and not a long time. Let's get these questions on out the way. I'm stuck in a situation where I'm extremely attached to my ex-girlfriend. Though we do not talk, I can't get her out of my head. That's because you don't have nothing going on in your life. If you got a woman and you can't get out of your head, that means you have nothing going on with your life. If you had things going on in your life, if you had something meaningful going on in your life, you wouldn't even have the mental capacity to focus on somebody that's not providing you value. And your ex don't provide you any value. Your ex don't provide you any value whatsoever. So the fact that she's living in your head rent-free, the fact that your ex is living in your head rent-free right now is telling, my brother. It says a lot about who you are and what you have going on. I don't think about my exes. Why? Because I got to get ready for my podcast tomorrow. I got to take care of my children. I got to do live streams. I got to run my men's community. I got to put out content. You understand? I got to get my finances and manage my finances. I got to save the bros. I got to save the world. I got to keep spitting this game every day. I don't got time to be thinking about no bitch who won't provide me no value. So you she's in your head because nothing else is in your head. And the idle mind is a devil's workshop. You understand what I'm saying? So an idle mind and an idle hand is a devil's workshop. So if you want to sit around and be nothing with your life, then you're going to suffer and you're going to be miserable thinking about some woman who getting plowed down right now. Best believe that woman is getting her back all the way broken in. Best believe that woman is getting her back all the way broken in. And what you doing? Sitting up here on a live stream, worried about somebody who ain't even thinking about you. You understand? You should be ashamed to even say that out loud. You know? So I want you to do better, my brother. He's the real deal. He gave details about how my ex was moving, and he was right. Yeah, for sure. Crush that rejects me keeps stalking my IG stories. Let me tell y'all something about these IG stories. Oh, let me make I'm gonna make you a mod. Hey, Trey on TikTok, I made you a mod. Your other account was a mod. Your Bram's account was a mod. Let me give y'all some game real quick, man, on this. Let me give y'all some game on this. Y'all guys talk about the crush that rejects him keep stalking my IG stories, bro. Ain't nobody stalking your ID story. Most people have ADHD and they be bored and they're addicted to their cell phones and they just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, trying to find a little hit of dopamine. It has nothing to do with you, bro. There's what? I'm pretty sure I'm in. If I follow you, I'm pretty sure I'm in your stories. But you know what I'm doing? Nothing. I'm just sitting in the bed trying to fall asleep, knowing I can't fall asleep because the blue light is blocking the melatonin from, So I'm just sitting in the bed, scrolling, tapping through stories, thinking about what I'm gonna do the next day. I'm not thinking about nobody whose stories I'm watching. And there's 1,000 people who watched my stories yesterday. And do that mean they like me and want to screw me or something like that? Absolutely not. Shout out to my dude MLD in the building. Shout out to my guy MLD. You understand? So get off your high horse. That's egotistical to think that somebody, just whoever watches your stories, likes you. No, it just came up in the feed, brother. That's all. They know that girl don't give a damn about you. If she did, you'll know it. I'm a widower, father of 3, going on 2 months at the age of 38. What's some good game for the road up ahead? Shit, get your mind right, bro. Get your mind right and heal. I had a client one time, man. I felt so bad for my guy. I had a client, man, and he was like that. His wife had died, man. I think they was together for 10, 15 years. And the wife had died. And, I'm not saying that you can heal from that, but you got to kind of get yourself in a better space, because when you grieving, you kind of on the bottom emotionally, like you vulnerable emotionally. And the energy vampire don't give a fuck what you got going on. They gonna come suck your blood. And so what I'm saying is, you kind of need to get yourself, if this has happened 2 months ago, you need to get yourself into a better space. The thing with this guy was, he had met this chick, and she was like a piece of shit. His wife was everything to him, good to him and all, and she passed. And the woman that he met after was basically a piece of shit. And he was trying to figure out what was going on. And I basically had to tell him, bro, what you're doing is just trying to replace your wife. And you're so desperate and vulnerable that anything will do. And so the first woman that smiled at you, you tried to put her, and replace her, replace your wife with this piece of shit. And it's just not going to work like that. You need to I'm not telling you, you need to get over it, because you probably will never get over it, but you need to get yourself into a better position. That way the women that, women are not feeding on the bottom and taking advantage of you. You understand what I'm saying? So my boy falling in love with his side chick. What should I tell him? Tell him to follow the game, bro. The ex talking with my friends about me, like, how's he doing? Where is he now? And they tell me about it. Is she trying to get back with me? No, she not. If she was, she'll hit you up. Just like she hitting up her dude, hey, you up? She hitting the dude who she fucking up. She ain't going about it when that dude she fucking and who breaking her back. She ain't asking his friends where she at. She calling him. You understand? That's how this works, my dude. What's good, fam? I have access to a cool venue in Tampa. Let me know when you're ready for a live event. What's your Instagram, bro? King Dreism. King Dreism. KINGDREISM. That's my Instagram. Why your camera off to the side? I'm filming in portrait mode or whatever. Can y'all not see me on YouTube? Can y'all not see me on YouTube? Can y'all see me good? Shout out to Twitter. Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to TikTok. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on TikTok. And all my guys on TikTok, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram as well. King Dreism on Instagram. Make sure y'all ask me good questions. Don't ask me no bullshit. Make sure y'all asking me good questions. No bullshit tonight. Don't ask me no bullshit. Shout out to Trey and shout out to Sea Sky Nature for the gift or whatever you call these things. Y'all make sure y'all pass that collection plate too. Y'all make sure y'all passing that collection plate too. Usually you looking straight at the camera. Nah, I'm always to the side. Every time I do a live, my camera is always pointing this way. I'm just in what you call this mode? Landscape mode. My homeboy is letting baby daddy. My homeboy girl is letting baby daddy stay in her house till he get on his feet. She ain't nothing. She say ain't nothing there, but I don't know any advice. That ain't your homeboy. That's you. So your girl letting her baby daddy stay at the house till he get on his feet. The baby daddy hitting that, bro. That's y'all girl. Nothing more, nothing less. The baby daddy is waxing that ass, and your homeboy, quote unquote, is goofy for even believing that. You know, Dre, you should do gaming live streams. I will, because I be playing the video game all the time. Your homeboy is goofy. Shout out from Chicago. Keep the game on point for sure. Your homeboy is goofy for believing that. You know what I'm saying? He hitting that, brother. How do you overcome performance anxiety? I smashed this girl and it was truly not my best performance. I now have the fear to fuck up again with another chick. I'm stuck. I don't care about pleasing no woman. Don't get me wrong. I love the act, but I'm not going into it to like, oh, I need to get her off. I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it like, oh, I need to please her and she need to be pleasing me. I'm the motherfucking prize. You understand? She need to be trying to please me. Really. That's just how I feel. So get out of your head, bro. It ain't that serious. Real CCC, if you ask me that stupid shit one more time, bro, don't ask me no dumb shit like that. That's questions like that. That's a dumb question, bro. I know I say no question is a dumb question, but that's a dumb question. Y'all ask me good questions, bro. Y'all, this is why y'all just, a lot of y'all, man, y'all just like simple-minded, just like can't think past simple shit, man. Y'all got to get off that, bro. I want y'all to be better. This is why y'all be struggling, because your girl dating you, and then there's niggas like me out here that got depth to them, that got intellectual depth, that got game, you know? You asking shit like, how do you holler at a woman on the street? Go fucking talk to her. The same way you holler at a woman that's in a restaurant or in a gas station. You go talk to her. Guys, why are you dealing with these baby daddy issues? For sure. Dated a girl for a minute and she left, and I dated another. Dated a girl for a minute and she left, and I dated another dude. Dude passed in a car accident. Now she's hitting me up. Should I give the girl a chance, or it's a big mistake? So I think you meant that you dated a girl for a minute and she left and dated another dude. The dude passed in a car accident and now she's hitting you up. Fuck her. No, what that mean? Because nah, bro. And then again, it also depends on how you broke up. If she left you, or if she left with a sour taste, or she was disrespectful or something, then nah, bro. Absolutely not. That's out. That's out. Mental health wise, how do I assume position mentally in order to benefit from my surroundings? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. If I don't even understand that question, how do I assume position mentally in order to benefit from my surroundings? That don't make sense. You need to reword that. I'm trying to get with a 304, but she keep trying to fool me. How do I get her? She don't want you, bro. She ain't trying to fool you. She don't want you. It's simple. It is simple. She don't want you. You need to learn to let it go. I've had lots of relationships and lots of hookups, but I feel like I lost my game after my latest breakup. So as of right now, I don't even know what to talk to women about when I approach them. You talk to them the same. You want to get to know them, right? Just get to know them. Guys, don't worry about that right now. We have the NBA playoffs. I don't watch basketball. I don't watch sports. I watch UFC and mixed martial arts, but basketball and football and all that, I don't watch it, to be honest. Why do women push back and stop showing interest, and they say they still love you after 4 years of relationship gone down? She don't love you, bro. She just want to make sure that she got access to you. If her dude, you just a backup plan. That's all. You just a backup plan. That's all. She don't really love you, man. She don't love you. If she did, she'll be with you. She don't love you. She love what you did for her, and she want that access to her. She want that access to you. She just want to know if her goofy's still available, and it's gonna always be available. She say, "Oh, I love you so much." If she ain't showing it, if her actions ain't showing it, it don't mean nothing. Stop believing what women say out of their mouth and pay attention what they do. A woman's mouth can fry chicken, bro. The things women say out of their mouth can fry chicken. I don't believe nothing no woman says. I believe what a woman does. If a woman tells me she loves me, it don't mean nothing to me. You know why it means so much to you when a woman tells you she loves you? See, with me is if she tells me she loves me, if there's no action behind it, it means absolutely nothing. The only way I will believe her saying that is if she's shown me and she's showing me that she loves me. But if she just telling me she loves me, it means nothing to me. You know why it means everything to you? Because you don't love yourself. You need somebody to validate you. You have a low self-worth and low self-esteem. And so when a woman tells you, I love you, you believe it, and it makes you feel complete. That validates your existence as a man. And that is a problem, my dude. That is a real problem. And so you need to join the Players Club, and you need to go to theplayersclub.vip. In fact, I'm going to put the link in the chat. And if you're listening on Instagram, you can type player in the chat. Type player in the chat if you're listening on Instagram. If you're watching on TikTok, go to the link in the bio. It's the Players Club. That's my private group. That's the #1 men's community on the planet. The #1 men's community on the planet. If you're listening on TikTok, pay attention. Click the link in the bio. If you're listening on Instagram, type player in the chat. This is the #1 men's community on the planet. You get so much value. You get so much game. I will be here all night listing out all of the benefits that you get. Click that link right there, Andres Torres, because you need to learn self-value and self-respect and self-love. For a woman that done left you 4 years ago or whatever you said, and she say, "Oh, I love you," and you asking another man on a podcast about it. That's crazy, bro. So I want you to do better. You need to join the Players Club, and you need to join it tonight. If you on TikTok, if you would like to join the #1 men's community on the planet, where you get so much value, you get dating advice, you get relationship advice, you get to transform yourself into a new man, you get access to King Dre, you get access to me, you get access to the community, you get access to high net worth individuals, you get access to other players. It's a community vibe. It's the tribe. You get to meet with me every week, coaching calls every single week, free courses, monthly, bi-monthly workshops, the whole nine, bro. You can't beat that. The playersclub.vip. You should join. You should join now. Type player in the chat. Join now. How would you teach men to not want the validation from a woman or anyone and get that validation from themselves? Accomplishments, achievements, living through your passion, living through your purpose. I just put out a video today about that. I just today put out a video today about that. Be productive, achieve your goals, pour into yourself, you know, make yourself better, contribute to the world positively, you know, live through your passion, live through your purpose. You understand? I missed the Ladies Man Bundle. By any chance, are you planning to offer another opportunity later this year? Probably not. Probably not. So you get free programs. There's free programs in the Players Club right now. One of them being How to Vet Women Properly. That's free right now in the Players Club. How to Vet Women Properly is free in the Players Club. It is free. Go get it. Join the Players Club. Join the Players Club. Any advice for starting my YouTube? Just start it, bro. Just start it. Let me tell you guys something, and this is some grown man shit, and I want y'all to remember this. I don't mind helping people, and other people don't mind helping people, but people will be more than willing to help you if you helped yourself. Now, it would be better if you said, "Hey, I just started my YouTube channel and I've been posting. Any advice for me?" But a lot of the times, and I'm just telling you, this is it coming from a guy who's somebody. And when you come and you step to men pretty much only want to help people who want to help themselves. So a lot of the times, everybody ain't got fucking time for your fucking ideas. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm sitting here, I'm doing the show, I'm willing to help you. But before you come to before you come ask people for help, get the ball rolling first. Start doing something first. You understand? You would get a better answer out of most people. You would get more help out of most people if you said, "Hey, I just started my YouTube channel. I've been posting consistently, and I just need some tips on how to grow it." Versus saying, "Hey, do you have any advice on starting a YouTube channel?" Now, it's all relevant because I'm doing a live stream show. But if it was anywhere else, I probably wouldn't even want to waste my fucking time. You understand? And not that I don't like helping people. I love helping people, but I don't like wasting my time. And I know a lot of people will make you waste your time on their fucking ideas. You understand what I'm saying? So just always remember that. And I'm not trying to be mean. I just want you to start moving, you know, like a respectable man, moving like a boss. That's how a boss move. I would never go to somebody's like, hey, I'm not gonna say never, but when I come to people, I make sure that, you know, it's something in it for them if they help me. At least a positive feeling of knowing I'm gonna take the advice and do what it do. You understand? So, but to answer your question, start it. That's the best advice I got. Start that motherfucker and be consistent with it. And a lot of that shit you'll figure it out on the way. Once you do that, then you can come back and then you can be more specific. But start it and be consistent, and don't let the fact that nobody's watching you discourage you, because ain't nobody gonna watch you at first. Because who are you? I have to say King Dre changed my life, and I think he has some of the deepest wisdom and insight in the men's self-improvement niche. For sure. Appreciate you, my brother, MLD. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to the TikTok gang. How y'all doing? Can I ask a question? Yes, you can ask a question. If a woman says that she's a homebody when she's in a relationship, despite being outside a lot while single, is that cap, or do some girls really move different in a relationship in your experience? That's fucking cap, bro. That's cap. When women say, "Oh, when I'm outside, I be outside, but when I'm a homebody, when I'm a homebody, when I'm in a relationship, when I'm in a relationship, I like to be in the house." No, they just taking breaks from the streets, bro. They get boyfriends. Chicks like that get boyfriends so they can take breaks from the streets. They just, you know, be on some bop shit, and, you know, that's their life, being outside. Then when they get a man and, you know, the butterfly stage, they be all booed up and shit. They just recharging their battery. That's all. And in 5-6 months, it's gonna be bullshit, and they're gonna be back on the streets. Because women in the streets, and when I don't mean the criminal element, but women in the streets, they looking for attention. A woman who's out in the streets all the time is women who like male attention. And so she's just recharging her battery, you know, getting all them demons up out her, you know, purging all them dick shit that she been taking for the summer. And, you know, once she recharged, she gonna sabotage her relationship, and she gonna get back to the streets. That's basically how that go. That's it. That's all. So that's cap. That's cap. Big cap. And this is let me give y'all some trivia, some fun history. Do you know the word cap originated in Tampa, as far as in reference to lying? That originated from Tampa. I know my ATL people like to take credit, but Florida heavily influenced Atlanta. That's for sure, since the 80s. But the term cap came from Tampa. That's for sure. Shout out to Tampa. I'm born and raised in Tampa. That's for sure. I could prove that. Dre, can a female honestly be friendly without being a thought? Yeah, some people, a lot of females are just like, you know, Cap is from Atlanta. It's not. Who is Clay James? It's not. Cap is from Tampa. Florida heavily influenced Atlanta, bro, for sure. Cap is from Tampa. I'm willing to bet anything on that. Put your money up, and you can show me where y'all first started saying Cap, and I'll show you where we first started saying it. I could show you that. Cap is from Tampa. Cap, and that term stand for lying. We've been saying that for a very, 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 very long time. That's a Tampa slang for sure. And I'm willing to bet you anything on that. I'm talking about real money. Let's bet anything on that. Big facts, Dre. I'm from ATL, and I didn't know where Cap came from. All of a sudden, people up here started saying that shit. That's a Florida thing, bro. Bankroll Fresh been saying Cap, bro. We've been saying Cap before Bankroll probably was even born. I can prove that, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I can prove you that probably before Bankroll was even born. Shout out to Bankroll. Rest in peace to Bankroll Fresh. You way too late. You ain't even go back early enough for me. I can prove. I'm talking about. I can prove this to you, bro. So, yeah, you talk about Bankroll Fresh. That was fucking the 2015. Bankroll Fresh was out. 2016 or some shit. I'm talking about way, way before that, bro. I'm talking about the 90s. I can show you that. Yeah, for sure. That's just a little trivia for y'all. Cap came from Tampa. That's a Tampa slang. Can you break down why some women are extra friendly? Some people are just friendly, bro. Some people are just friendly, non-confrontational, you know? And if anybody want to put that to the test and put their money where their mouth at, let me know. But Cap is that's Tampa. How do you handle a woman who is attracted to you but doesn't say anything and acts weird about it? She is married, but I don't want her at all. If you don't want her, why the fuck you worried about it, bro? Why you worried about a woman you don't even want? That sounds crazy to me. That's crazy. That's craziness if I ain't never heard it. How do you handle you? I don't want her, but you want to handle her. Like, come on, bro. You got to get it together. And she married anyway. You shouldn't even be worried about that. You shouldn't even be worried about that, you know? But yeah, Clay James, man, you off on that, bro. You off on that. You remember ATL get they swag from Florida. Not all of it, but you know, for sure. Florida been turning up ATL since the 80s. When niggas was coming up there with all that dope. When do you start giving a girl money? At what stage? Man, never. You provide for your woman who provides you value, but you don't still start handing no woman no motherfucking money. Y'all giving women fucking allowances and shit. You don't just start giving no woman no money. Now, if you have a woman who's in a relationship with you and you know she's providing you value and she's providing the relationship value, you look after your woman, but you don't like a fucking allowance. Like when you start giving her money, I don't really give women money. But now my woman, if she needs something, I got her, but I ain't really just like, oh, here, baby, here go. Nah, we don't do that. Nah, Cap was made the first appearance as early. Florida is the best state. No income tax. All the people coming to the great state now from Cali and NYC realizing, yeah, Florida is the best state. Florida and Texas. How do you feel about Fresh and Fit? I don't have feelings for other men, bro. I just don't. I don't have feelings for other men. He ain't lying about the Cap. We've been saying Cap in Tampa for sure. Shout out to Scott from the 813. Shout out to Scott from Tampa. That's just a little trivia. People think Atlanta started all the shit, and nah, bro. Tampa, Florida people got Atlanta people wearing dreads and all type of shit. How? I already read that. Silas, you're a trick. You're a trick. Chicks be fucking coming to you with this. Chicks be setting you up to be a trick. He talking about the worst text is when a girl say, "Oh, I'm so stressed." Yeah, you're a trick, bro. Talking about when you start giving a girl money. Trick. Atlanta ain't shit. I'm here. I'm from Broward. Atlanta copycats. We ain't gonna shit on Atlanta now. You know, Atlanta do set trends. Let's not get it twisted. Atlanta was the first people, the first guys that was dressing zesty, and they got the world on some zesty shit. Atlanta do set trends. Now, let's not get it twisted. And Atlanta is, I don't know if it's fun now, but Atlanta used to be fun, bro. Atlanta set trends. Now, let's not get it twisted. Atlanta got everybody dressing zesty. Remember that. Atlanta got everybody dancing zesty and dressing zesty. So we're not going to front like Atlanta don't set trends. You understand? Nah, shout out to Atlanta though. Atlanta where it's at. I think I think Atlanta's garbage for because I'm older. I'm 39. Yeah, Zesty, you know it. Everybody know that. Let's be for real. Atlanta started that. I know why, but you know, everybody everybody know that. But I used to love Atlanta back in the day, but I think now and again I'm older, so I think Atlanta's trash, bro. Atlanta's trash for me, at least. The traffic, the people, everybody fake. All the women got BBLs. Everybody's just a fake celebrity. That shit is garbage now, bro. It's garbage. But however, it's a lot of money in Atlanta. You know? But shout out to the A. What's your top cities? It just depends. It just depends. I hear Cap a lot, and I'm from Chicago. Yeah, Chicago started a lot too. But Cap is a Tampa word. But Tampa is nobody, we don't really got nobody that's like, you know, that's influential like that from Tampa, really. And the person who blew up the biggest from Tampa was a female, so, you know. But shout out to the A, man. Shout out to Atlanta. I'm 34. Atlanta ain't been real since Outkast Garage. I'm trying to leave now. Yeah. Recently, about 2 months ago, my girl has brought to my attention a coworker has been trying to flirt with her. She decided to ignore him. Now she questioning why he has been ignoring her for 3 weeks. Shout out to Tom G, man. Tom G, that dude. Shout out to dude, Tom. Shout out to Tom G. I fuck with Tom G. What Kodak from? Kodak from South Florida. I'm from Central Florida. Kodak from South Florida. He from Pompano. Kodak from Pompano Beach, Broward County. He from Pompano Beach, to know you. Broward County. That's what Kodak Black from. That's South Florida. Not too far from Miami. I'm Central Florida. Probably about 3 hours away. I'm up Central Florida, Tampa, Orlando, shit like that. But shout out to Tom G. But let me deal with this, man. Let me tackle this. Recently, about 2 months ago, my girl has brought to my attention a coworker has been trying to flirt with her. She decided to ignore him. Now she's questioning why he has been ignoring her. So I want to read it again because I was stumbling. So I'm going to read it right this time. Recently, about 2 months ago, my girl has brought to my attention a coworker has been trying to flirt with her. She decided to ignore him. Now she's questioning why he has been ignoring her for 3 weeks. Your girl is not loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. First of all, let me tell y'all something. If a woman tells you something about another dude, that's a smoke screen. Women will tell you little half-truths to throw you off. So they'll tell you some shit, right? But then they'll make themselves the fucking hero in the situation, or they'll make themselves the honorable person in the situation. So they'll tell you some shit like, oh, you know, this guy had got my number today, but I told him I had a man and all this old shit. That's a half truth. This dude actually did try to go talk to her, but she entertained him a little bit more than she should have, and she feel guilty about it. You understand what I'm saying? So your girl got a work husband, right? And for the fact that she's worrying about why she ignoring him, why he's ignoring her is wild. That's crazy. The fact that she would even tell you that is fucking insane. Y'all women be trying the fuck out of y'all. Like literally trying y'all. Like y'all ain't shit. Like no respect for y'all. Why would like your girl is like basically your girl miss him. That's all that is. Basically, your girl is basically telling you she miss him. He ain't been ignoring her. They just ain't on good terms. She ain't on good terms with her work husband. And she told you a half truth that's a smoke screen to throw you off the scent because she at work doing something that she ain't got no business doing. And I'm gonna just be straight up with you, the Samsung 312. What you think about Ocala, Florida? Shout out to Ocala. It's country, but shout out to Ocala, Florida. That's crazy though, my bro. I think you are insecure if you can't take your girl saying somebody's jacket is cute. I don't give a fuck what you think, Evelyn. I'll be insecure. I don't give a goddamn what you think. If that makes me insecure, because I say don't compliment no, what is you jocking another dude for? Like, okay, then I'll be insecure, Evelyn. You understand? You can't come on here trying to shame nobody. That shit don't work. It don't work. Now that a man is hip to your disrespect and you want to tell him you insecure, no, you disrespectful and you're a piece of shit for disrespecting your man like that. You understand? He ain't insecure. The man ain't insecure. You just a piece of shit for being disrespectful. That's the truth if you really want to go there. But it's just easier to say somebody insecure than to look at that pile of shit in the mirror. You understand? So let's keep it 1,000. And I'm not trying to be rude. You feel me? I just got here. Can you explain why a woman complimenting another man's clothes is disrespectful? I ain't gotta explain that. Your man should feel like he the only thing that you see. Just like you want to feel like that, and it don't have nothing to do with being insecure. Just like you don't want your man, you want to be the only man, you want to be the only woman that your man see, right? Does that make you insecure? Because you want your man you want to be the top dog in your man's eyes? Does that make you fucking insecure? No, it don't. Your man want the same thing. Your man don't want to fucking worry about if you looking at other niggas sexually, if you think other niggas is cute. He don't nobody want to worry about that. You sound crazy. Like, why would that even, like, why is that something that you even have to fucking like fight not to say? Like, why you can't keep that to yourself is what I'm trying to understand. Like, you just have to fucking ride dick to your man. Like, you just gotta ride other dudes wee. Like, you can't keep that to yourself. Y'all disrespectful as fuck. Y'all disrespectful as fuck. That's very disrespectful. You're not supposed to be dick riding nobody else. That's crazy. Y'all sound, man, I don't know who y'all be dating, bro. Y'all tripping. Y'all sound crazy, bro. I was with my girl in a party event and she told me a guy has a cute hoodie. Do you think I should check her? Yeah, you should check the shit out of it. Fucking go talk to him then. After she told me another guy hoodie was cute, I disappeared and started talking to other chicks, as you should. Fuck out of here. Oh, that's insecure. Shut up. Shut up. Because if your man was, you would find that disrespectful. If your man was fucking jocking other women. You a piece of shit for being disrespectful. You do watch your mouth. I don't gotta do nothing. Fuck out of here. If you disrespectful, you're a piece of shit. And if you try to manipulate somebody, right, and try to gaslight them and manipulate them because they don't like something, they don't like your disrespect, that make you a piece of shit. That's piece of shit behavior. What if a man told you was insecure because you didn't like something? Or you felt something was disrespectful? What if a man was sitting here trying to convince you that you was insecure behind your standards? That would make that man a piece of shit. And you ain't exempt from that. If you don't like it, you can get up out of here. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. I don't care about what you talking about. That's piece of shit behavior. So it is what it is. You better watch your mouth or what? Huh? Out of here. Now go make another account. And sit on here and watch me. And watch your, I ain't gonna say nothing. Let me be quiet. Now that part, if a woman wants to be desired as men do as well, complimenting another man is no off the rip. I'm just saying, like, why I can't want to be the only man that my woman look at? Like, what's wrong with that? That make me insecure? All right, then I'll be insecure. You know? What's happening? Talking about I don't got no man. Duh. We see why. You sound crazy. I don't have a man. Duh. We see why. We see why you ain't got no fucking man. Clearly you don't, because you disrespectful. Shout out to my dude, Only One HD, for the $5 super chat. Shout out to my dude, Lacar. I tried, my boy. Shout out to my guy, Lachar, for the $5 super chat. There are some cute girls in my salsa class. How do I test the waters to see the ones who's interested? Stop testing fucking waters and go talk to the woman you like. It's that easy. How do I test the waters? That's coward shit. Go in and do your thing. You act like you fucking starting a business or some shit. You be like, I gotta test this and let me test this out. You act like your money on the line, bro. Just go talk to her, bro. Just go talk to who you like and figure out if they like you. You only can figure out if they like you by going to talk to them, bro. You know? Thoughts on bisexual women? That's not something I think about. I don't really think about bisexual women. I really, really don't. Shout out to Dre from ATL. It is money here. I know someone who moved here with a food truck last year and damn near a millionaire. It's a lot of money in ATL. Let's not get it twisted. There's a lot of money in Atlanta. Is approaching women in the gym a good idea? Why would it be a bad idea? My girl wants to be up under me 24/7, and I be wanting time to myself. We live in 2 different homes, but she will stay weeks at my house and ignore the hint I want her to go home. She instantly thinks I'm trying to fuck with some HOs and argue when in reality I want time to myself. How do I get her to understand that? Instead of trying to drop hints, you need to be a fucking man and say, hey, listen, I need time to myself sometimes. It ain't about no other hoes. If you don't believe that, or if you think it is, then go stress somebody else out. But I'm not dealing with no other hoes. I don't want nobody but you. But if that's too much for you to bear, or if you want to be around me 24/7 because that's your way of keeping tabs on me, this ain't the type of relationship that I want to be in. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a person. I recharge best by having my alone time. I get to think to myself and plan out my life. And I'm going to need you to respect that. And if you can't respect that, then I don't know what else to tell you. You understand what I'm saying? Stop dropping hints and fucking communicate that. The same way you just told that to me, you tell that to her. But you scared. You scared. You scared. You scared you're going to lose her. And so you let her drain you. You let her drive you crazy. And you argue with her because you just want to be alone. So you letting her punk you. Stop letting your woman punk you. Hey, I need some time to myself. It ain't nothing else to talk about. It ain't nothing to argue. Go find you a dude who wants you to be up under them 24/7. You know, and then you stand on that. Stand on that, bro. Is this that simple? I done recently cut my ex off because she done slept with another guy, but I'm planning on using her so I could get me gifts for my birthday, then cutting her off. You sound absolutely fucking stupid. You are going to put yourself and a pile of shit for some gifts. You basically finna sell your soul. You basically finna allow a piece of shit individual, a no good person, into your cipher, into your world to get some fucking gifts. And she probably ain't even got no money like that. That's what you finna do? Don Lapizzo? You about to become she your ex for a reason, and she bopping on other meat for a reason. So you're about to allow her back into your life and drain you some more and stress you out some more. So all you could be thinking about is how she was biting the sheets and getting skeeted in raw and getting tossed up and all type of shit. And it's all you're going to be thinking about for some gifts. You sound like a sprinkle. You sound like a prostitute, bro. Like, you sound crazy. The fuck? You going to go through that for some gifts, bro? I want to use her for some gifts. Man, come on, bro. But you know what it really is? You know what makes it worse? You want the gifts, right? You want to sell your soul for gifts. But the truth is, and this is the real truth. You want to take her back. And you just, the gifts is just the buffer. But you want her back. You want that dirt bag back in your life. You understand? That's the truth. That's the real truth. So you about to sell your soul. You about to sell your soul, and you about to get back with a woman after she cheated on you. But then you want to try to pimp me and lie to me, say, oh, it's some gifts and shit. So it's either you a skank hoe bot prostitute that's selling your soul for gifts, or you a man who have no value, no self-worth, no love for himself that would take a cheater back. So it's either one of those two. It's probably both. But it's either one of those two. So you got to pick. Either you a low value, low worth prostitute who will sell his soul for a couple gifts, that they'll allow a dirtbag person into their life to use and abuse them again, or you're a man who don't value himself, you don't love himself, you don't have a purpose, you're needy, you can't get better, and you need a woman to validate your existence. It's either one of those, and it's all of them, really. So, I mean, you got a lot to think about. You should join the Players Club. I can clean that up for you. I can clear that up for you. I can help you. You need to join the Players Club at theplayersclub.vip. Click the link that's pinned in the chat. I'm gonna put the link in the chat again. You need to join that tonight. We got one of the coaching meetings is tomorrow. This is the #1 men's community on the planet, by the way. One of the coaching meetings is tomorrow. I can help you with that. We can help you with that. There's a group of men in there. There's players in there. There's millionaires in there. There's guys who got it going on in there. There's all type of guys in there. We can help you. But the what's in the mirror ain't popping, bro. And you thought you was player talking about, oh, I just want to use her for some gifts. You ain't fooling nobody, bro. That's why I answered that like that. You ain't fooling nobody. So join the Players Club. That's for you, theplayersclub.vip. And if you're watching on Instagram and you would like to join the #1 men's community on the planet, type player in the chat and I'll send you the link right away. If you're watching on TikTok right now, click the link in the bio and join the #1 men's community. If you're watching on Twitch, click the link that's in the chat. If you're watching on Twitter, click the link that's in the bio. So, yeah, bro. Shout out to Dalcio for the $5 super chat. What up, my guy? Shout out to Dalcio for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to my dude Sam. Adre, you was right about that person who want to eat foxes part-time. I don't know what you talking about, Sam. Hey, Sam, what you talking about? Shout out to $5 super chat, though. Shout out to you for that. I'm just Mr. Brown 84. Shout out to you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all pass that collection plate one time. Y'all get that collection plate flowing. CCG on YouTube. What's up, my brother? Build your imagination. What's up? While me and her was not talking, she slept with another guy. My fault. Not we. It still don't matter, bro. Shout out to Lord Dobie in the building. My guy, Lord Dobie. Shout out to Lord Dobie in the building. With all of the supplements that I take, if I were to take one, it would be Redwood. With all of the content that you put out, if you were to meditate on every day, which one would it be? All of it is equally as important. It's all a part of your game, and none is more important than the other one. You know? I like Dre because he touches on the psychological behind it, not just tips and tricks. Yeah, we don't do the surface level. You know, most of these dudes, they can only give you surface level bullshit. You know, we give you that real shit over here. Y'all buying OF, that's crazy. Then you can, okay, it's talking about something else. Shout out to TikTok. Hey, listen, TikTok, while you got me here, put your questions in the chat. YouTube, put your questions in the chat. Instagram, put your questions in the chat. Twitch, put your questions in the chat. Twitter, put your questions in the chat. This dude I've been messing with for over 8 years asked me out the other day. He didn't do it then. Is this some type of game he on? Can you let me know? Can you rephrase that? Because that sounds crazy. But a dude that's been fucking you for 8 years asked you out the other day, and then he flaked. Is this some type of game? Something better came through. You just a bop. You just his bop. You just his bop, pretty much. You know? You basically his bop. So he been hitting on, fucking on for 8 years and shit. And he say, hey, yo, let's go out. And then he caught something better. The chick he met at the store was, you know, she was more promising than you. Or the woman that he really liked, she came through. So, you know, it'd be like that though. You gotta get your value up. If you don't want to get treated like a bop, you gotta stop acting like one. You feel me? What is a bop? A bop is a thought of somebody who's for the streets. You know? Is the price gonna go up for the Players Club? And if it does, how much change? Get the Players Club. Stop worried about, listen, man, let me tell y'all something, bro. You're not gonna pinch you can't. Somebody told me this a long time ago. You ain't gonna pinch pennies into success, bro. Stop worried about, it's the price, all that shit, bro. Like, I don't even, if somebody asked me how much gas costs, I couldn't even tell you. Somebody asked me how much milk or eggs or whatever, I couldn't even tell. I don't even look at that shit, bro. Because it gotta get done. How much this cost? I don't even look at it. I went to go buy clothes today. It was time for me to buy new clothes today, right? It was time for me, and I've been like this though. It was time for me to buy clothes today. Summertime and shit. So I wear shorts a lot. Well, I'm trying to wear shorts in the summer and shit like that. I got a lot of pants and all this old shit. So went and buy clothes today. I spent probably, I don't know, like $900. Like, I didn't even look at, I don't know. I didn't even look at it. I just bought clothes today. I just spent like $900 on clothes. Like, I don't be looking at shit like that because I need it. It got to get done. Like, if you feel like you need to do something and you feel like something is for your improvement or something is for your improvement, which the Players Club is for your improvement, That will literally help you out. The $50 a month that it costs, you get way more value than that. You understand what I'm saying? But now I'm not saying be stupid, right? But like y'all be trying to pinch pennies and trying to watch, like you spend more energy trying to fucking count pennies and pinch pennies. Spend that energy on making more money, bro. Spend your energy on trying to make more money instead of trying to pinch your fucking pennies. Y'all be like, man, you know, it's how much, you know, is the price gonna go up soon? Because if it go, just get it if that's what you worried about. Just jump on it now if that, because it is gonna go up. Hey, what comment did you pin? Trey on TikTok, what comment you pin? But yeah, y'all stop trying to pinch pennies, bro. If it's something that you need, or something for your edification, or if it's something that's gonna help you grow, get it, bro. Don't even worry about no price. You know, I'm not saying I don't budget my money and shit. I'm just dumb with my money. Nah, bro. But I don't be like, oh, how much this costs? Let me catch a sale and shit. Like I told him, I be trying to tell my girl, like, you spend more time trying to fucking find a sale. Just buy that shit. Trying to find a sale and shit. Like, you ain't saved no fucking money. They just put y'all the type of people, they'll put $99 on the thing and cross it out and put 50, and you think you saved $50. You didn't save $50. You spent $50. It just tricked your fucking mind. Stop, spending time looking through the fucking, you spending an hour looking through fucking the coupon book trying to find some fucking coupons. You know how much money I can make in an hour? Just buy that shit. I'm not gonna spend my time. And I had to refresh the TikTok. I'm not gonna spend my time like trying to pinch my motherfucking pennies. What did you buy clothes wise today? Shoes, shorts, a bunch of shorts and shit. A bunch of shoes, shorts, some shirts. Nothing too major. You know, Fly G's, what's up, bro? Fly G's, the motherfucking hater. Fly G's, the hater, what's up? You can't put a price tag on this content. You absolutely cannot put a price tag on this content. Fly G's, the hater, is in the building. I asked you 2 weeks ago, would you mess with a chick who partake in snatches part-time? You said no. You gave a good reason. I was just telling you that you was right because I saw something. I don't even remember that. You right, King Dre. I cut her off. She keep calling me on no call ID. I'm trying to move on with my life. Me and her pretty toxic. No, you trying to sell your soul for some gifts, bro. I'm just fucking with you. But you was using the gifts as an excuse. You're gonna bring back the game breakdowns. They were fire. Send me the stuff to react to. Players Club got the homies curious how my shorty supports my vision instead of worrying about chasing her. Get it for sure. Shout out to Nasty Ninja. It got his homie wondering why his girl supports his vision instead of chasing her. The Players Club, get up on that, bro. That's the #1 men's community in the planet because I'm the #1 motherfucking game advisor on the planet. And so when you got a player ass leader, you're gonna have a player ass group. It just is what it is. Any nice brands? No, not really. I know I love looking good in my fashion. Yeah, nah, not really. Nah, I ain't really do the high end shit. I was talking to a girl. She kept referring back to her past man issues. I stopped talking to her. Very wise man. Very wise man. Showing love from Cincinnati. Shout out to Cincinnati. That hat cold. It is cold because I am the GOAT. But it's cold in this fucking office right now. It's cold in this office. Y'all come with the questions though. Y'all got the top 3 colognes. My top 3 right now is gonna always be Dior Sauvage. I know it's played out. I know everybody wear it, but that's my favorite. It smells good. And I'm talking about the Elixir. Well, too many people didn't get on the Elixir. So the Elixir is way more like, you know, that is gonna always be a favorite of mine. Louis Vuitton Meteor, I think it's called Meteor, something like that. It's very good. I'm rocking that. Be wearing that all the time. And I don't know, I got a bunch of shit, but those are my top 2. I got a bunch of shit. But the Louis Vuitton, that's my favorite right now. King Dre, just curious, do women support the message you put here helping us, brothers? Some of them do, some of them don't. Some of them do, some of them don't. Yeah, MLD Meteor, that's that deal, bro. I love that one. I got the Rose one too, but the Rose, it's like, I got the Rose one. I forgot what it's called. The Rose one. I got the Rose one too. That's a little too, that's like very niche. That's like, you know, who put you on Meteor? Fuck you mean, bro? Who put me on Meteor? Just because I don't wear expensive shit don't mean I don't buy it, bro. I don't wear it on my fucking shit. I've been doing this for a long time, bro. I've been wearing designer shit before some of these motherfuckers was even born, bro. For sure. I can show you that. I can show you old pictures of me. Design. I've been doing this shit, bro. I just don't look like I'm old. I be chilling, bro. You know, I'm not flashy no more, but yeah, bro. I've been wearing Louis and all that shit for a long, long, long time. How did you find it? The sales associate gave me a sample. That's how I found it. Nah, I just was in Louis one day and I was looking. I was like, let me smell this. I was right there. I was like, okay, this shit dope. I was just in there one day and I saw it. The Rose one is good. How you feeling, Dre? I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling good. Versace good too. Male Flower Bomb. Yeah, the one I'm wearing though right now, I wear I be switching it up, but the Meteor is my favorite. I got a bunch of cologne, bro. I got a whole bunch of that shit. I might come out with a cologne line, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. I might come out with a cologne line for the players. That's what I might do. Would you ghost a girl if she asks how much you make on the first date? So look, let me give you this is a good question because I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna tell you what I would have did and what I would do now. Right? Let me answer this. So if a woman asks me how much I make on the first date, back then I would have hit it and quit it. I would have been like, okay, I'm just gonna hit it and quit it. But now I wouldn't fuck with it no more. Because I don't believe in now. I'm not in the business of everybody don't deserve what I have to offer. That's dick included. So, but back then I definitely would have, okay, I'm just gonna hit this and go, sir. But now everybody don't deserve me, bro. How do you feel about women saying Cheesecake Factory not a good spot to take them out? I don't give a fuck what they think. If they feel like that, then that's on them. What can I say about what somebody else's standards is? You know, that's on them. I don't really care. But yeah, I'm thinking about, man, I've been thinking about starting a cologne line. I might do that. I don't know what it's gonna even take, but you know, come up with me old cologne line or some shades or something like that. Cause I fuck with my shades. But yeah, MLD, the Meteor, that's the real deal, bro. It's a YSL one I like too, but for some reason that make my nose that fuck with my allergies, but I love it. Let me look and see which one this is. It's two YSLs that's really good, but I don't know the name of it. I can go look because I got it. I'm not gonna go look right now, but oh, they got an elixir now. It's this one right here. Hold up, I'm gonna share the screen. This YSL right here. This one. Hold up. That one. That one is really good. That one is really good. Should a side dude feel some type of way if the girl have a baby by the boyfriend? What kind of question is that, bro? Is this live on YouTube? Yes, this is live on YouTube. Holla at me, Dre. I have a manufacturing plant. Let's work. Kevin, send me an Instagram. Send me a message right now. Send me a message on TikTok right now, Kevin. Because I've been thinking about that a lot. Come out with me a cologne line or something. Send me a message on TikTok. Did you get your initials on the LV bottle? Of course. Yeah, of course. Let me see. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Hold up. Because I just took a picture of it the other day. I was sending it to somebody. I just took a picture of it the other day. I'm finna put it on. Is it even in this phone? Okay. Hold up. Hey, guys, like the video. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe. If you watching on TikTok, give me a follow and share, and make sure you guys follow. If you're watching on Instagram, share it and make sure you guys give me a follow. I'm gonna pull it up. The meteor I'm talking about. Yeah, they put your name, they do your name on it. What is this, bro? What the fuck? Okay. Hold up. Let's see if I can share the screen. Okay. See that? Can y'all see that? I tried to make it big, but I couldn't make it big. That's the one that got my initials on it. Should you have a signature scent or should you switch it up? I just switch it up. I just be whatever in the mood or whatever I'm in the mood for. But that's just what I've been on this season. Will this be uploaded tomorrow, Dre? It'll be uploaded tonight. Should you date a single mother younger than 25 if you don't have kids? If she asks for an allowance to be in a rotation, is she worthy? Bro, what the fuck do y'all be? No, that means you're a trick. Y'all are big tricks. Y'all are some fucking tricks. Why do y'all come on here thinking I'm a co-sign the tricking is beyond me? No. One of the realest dudes I know for sure. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hey, my lady was talking about this today. She was just asking me this today. Do you own a Merce? She was asking me, like, what do I think about him? No, If so, what items do you carry around that are a must have? I'm not wearing no fucking purse. I'm not wearing no fucking purse. That's a purse, bro. That's a purse. If you gotta, why'd you carrying around all that junk anyway? Put your fucking shit in your wallet. You know? Okay, she just sent me the I'm gonna show you the two Louis ones I got. Shout out to my lady, just made my life a hell of a lot easier. Okay. But nah, I don't wear no motherfucking purse, bro. I carry my wallet. And if I got a lot of stuff to take with me, I bring a backpack. Carry on my back. If I got a lot of stuff, I'm not carrying no purse, bro. That's out. I still was born in that time. I was born in the 80s, brother. Raised in the 90s and the early 2000s. So certain things I just ain't doing, bro. You know? Certain things I'm just not doing. I don't know why. Let me email it. Guys, and make sure you join the Players Club too. Make sure you join the Players Club. That's the #1 men's community on the planet. Join the Players Club right now at theplayersclub.vip. You're watching on Instagram, click the link that's in the chat. I mean, if you're watching on Instagram, type player in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, click the link that's in the chat. Instagram, type player in the chat. YouTube, click the link in the chat. And TikTok, click the link in the bio. All right, I got to get it together. My brain scrambled because I was trying to do something. I'm very one-track minded. I can't do a million things at one time. I'm not one of them dudes that could do a million things at one time. All right, I got the picture. So this the two I got from Louis. I'm gonna share my screen. This the two I got from Louis Vuitton. Yeah. Can y'all see that? She got my initials on it. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. But it got my initials on it. So that's the Roses. That one's very strong. I would be careful with that one. And then the Meteor. And when you go, they put your initials on it. They buy $400 a bottle. They buy $400 a bottle, but it's worth it. They last long and shit too. They buy $400 a bottle now. Don't engrave your name on it because they don't do it. Discounted refills. I wear it too. I don't be caring about shit like that. So if you don't put your name on it, I don't know. What's the difference in the price? I don't be thinking about shit like that. What I'm missing, that's $400 a bottle. I don't know if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. But if you don't want to be smelling like everybody else with the Macy's colognes, then you got to step it up. You want to be exclusive, you got to spend a little bit more. So if you don't want to be smelling like everybody else, then, you know, if you don't want to be smelling like everybody else, you got to pay a little bit more. When you know you can get a bottle of cologne for $70 and you're going to smell like everybody. Fly G's, what was your first question? Type your first question because I missed it. Cool Water was my first cologne. That was the first cologne I had. I had that in elementary school. Cool Water cologne. That was in the 90s. How do you your setup? It's clear. That's my that's my lens. I don't even remember which lens I have. That shit was like $1,500 though. Can you talk more about your last TikTok video you made? You got to be more specific. Thoughts on Garcia fight? Did you bet? No, I don't gamble. I don't gamble. Gambling is one of the biggest ways to stop your progress. I do not gamble, bro. I do not gamble. Not anymore, at least. I don't gamble. If I was gonna gamble, it would be something that I can control, like poker. It would be something that I would be able to kind of somewhat control. Poker, you can kind of almost control poker. You have a little bit of control when it comes to poker. I used to play poker a lot. I used to play poker pretty much 6 days a week. Poker was my hustle at one point. I was playing poker for a little, I was doing I was profiting by $1,500 a week one time, like at one point playing poker. I could play poker really good, Texas Hold'em. But I don't gamble, especially on shit like that. Like dudes be doing the numbers and all this sort of shit, the lines and the sports betting and the parlays and all that shit. Gambling will wipe you the fuck out, bro. It's not designed for you to win. I think that's one of the biggest enemies to masculinity is gambling your money away. If that's one of the things that's gonna stop you from progressing, if nothing else will, stop gambling. The only thing I would say is if you're gonna gamble, learn how to play poker and learn how to play poker real good, because you can make a lot of money playing that. And again, when you play poker, you have a bit of control when it comes to poker. You understand? You have a bit of control. But I used to LV charges $180 if you bring them an empty bottle, more than 50% off. Engraved, not eligible. Oh, okay, for sure. Hey, Kevin, let me look at your Instagram. Your TikTok. Let me look at your TikTok real quick. Send me a message real quick, Kevin, on TikTok, because you know what you're talking about. Okay, I got you. I just followed you, Kevin. We'll wrap. We'll wrap, bro. If I'm a hater for trying to be the best I can and hate losing when I believe I'm the flyest mother effer and pisses me off, everyone can't see what I see in myself. Fuck them. They dumb. You're not a hater because you're trying to be the best you can be. You're a hater because you have ill feelings towards your friend when he wins. That's what makes you a hater. You're not a hater because you're trying to be the best that you can be. You're a hater because you have ill feelings for your friend who's winning. That's what makes you a hater. I'm 22 years old in school for HVAC, but I recently just left a girl I was dating that's a single mother. What's your take on dating single mothers at my age? She's 25, by the way. It's stupid if you don't have children. It's absolutely dumb. And it's stupid if her kids, even if you do got kids and she got kids, if her kids come from her being a bop, then it's stupid. So what are your thoughts on when you should stand up for your girl if she wasn't the perpetrator? What are the limits of you being too simpy or just right? You got to be more specific. X-Pone chill. What you mean she wasn't the perpetrator? Mean she got like assaulted or something? Rewrite that question and put more detail into it, because that sounds kind of crazy. I want to make sure I get it right. Y'all, I'm about to get off here soon, so make sure you guys getting your questions out the way. Yeah, X-Pone T chill. You need to ask me that again. I got a relationship problem. Add me. No, you type your question in the chat. What are your thoughts on investing in the stock market and real estate? Do you have any exposure in those fields? I've taken losses in both of them. You got to do what what's right for you. Some people don't want to fuck with real estate. Some people don't want to fuck with stocks. It's just some people only fuck with Bitcoin. You just got to go with your heart at and what's congruent to you and what makes you feel better and what makes you sleep at night. But you need to be investing that money though, because that shit'll wipe your ass out just sitting there. Have you tried the John Paul colognes? No, I have not. When would you stand up for your girl versus she in the wrong and check? It just depends on what it is. It just depends on what happened. It just depends on what happened. What time is it? All right, listen, guys. We gonna get up out of here. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Listen, join the #1 men's community on the planet, the Players Club. If you listening on Instagram, type player in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, click the link in the chat. If you're watching on TikTok, click the link in the bio. Everybody else, click the link on the bio. Shout out to the Facebook fam. But anyway, guys, it's your gracious. Why didn't you reply to that? He's not a good friend. He's not a real friend. He talks shit about me and everything and says I'm a rapist for just trying to do some cold approaching, being respectful, getting number. Why are you hanging around somebody like that, bro? All that shit is just raggedy. All that shit is just raggedy. But anyway, guys, I'm about to get up off of here. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's your gracious game advisor. This has been another episode of the Too Much Game Live. Too Much Game Live with King Dre. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We will be back here again on Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come make sure you chop up game with your gracious game advisor, King Dre. Join the Players Club at theplayersclub.vip. The THE Players Club.vip. I will see you guys on the inside. Peace.